a lion on the prowl, ready for the kill. Like an ocean inside you, your soul underwater, never a breath. Like a whisper inside you, grows louder and louder, never a rest. Rise up against, stands up the flame. Don't let nobody tell you it's only a game. And if it is, don't let 'em win. When you fall down, you rise up and rise up again. Ooh, 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 ooh. When your world burns down and there's nothing left.
Hello everyone, welcome back to NCHANZPLACE. So I'm very excited to show you guys this piece. This is one of my anticipated pieces this year, and I'm very excited to review it as well because again, look at this thing. It's just oozing with goodness. It's very Joker-like, and it has a very good source material, which is from the comics and designed by Lee Bermejo. Amazing stuff. So let's go down and deep dive on the details in this piece. Even though this piece is like phenomenal, that I really love it, there are some things that I'm kinda scared and nitpicky, and it annoys me, to be honest. One is how it's assembled. The chains are actually a pain to assemble. I don't know why. Maybe just the first time when you really don't know how to assemble them, because you really need to find the correct how would say connection. And I would say they have this red thing, and as you can see in my unboxing video, I had a hard time. I really had a hard time, and the instructions are not that good also. Sorry, Prime One, but honestly, you have to improve your instructions. The same as my Venom, I really had a hard time doing that, but assembling it is a bit of a pain. Because I think the first time I placed the chain and I placed the body and the chain was hit, and I like, oh, then I have to switch it again. It's a bit difficult. So that's the problem in terms of the chain, and somehow the magnet in this arm or hands is not that. It's a bit wobbly for some of the pieces, like the one with the gun. This one, that's why I place it this one, because it's not that wobbly. So that's one thing. And also the neck part, the seam in the neck. For some heads, like I said, you really don't need a lot of heads. For some heads, it has some, you can see really like a seam. So that being said, let's go now into the details, and let's start with the base. So the base, I really love the base. I love the aesthetics of the base. So this came in two boxes because the base is very big. And it's actually very heavy. It's Batman, and in the sides there actually is Robin. Two Robin. I do not know who's who, but it seems like the Robin, and the details there are amazing. It's phenomenal. The details in the Batman itself, it's really like a Batman carved in stone, and it has this feel that you can see how Batman is suffering, and that's pretty awesome. I really love it. And the paint job itself, it's not pure black. It has this discoloration, different kinds of color, hints of brown or flesh. Really, really good. I really love it, and there's a lot of texture in it. I love the details in the, I do not know, I guess in the building. I really love the details there, amazing. There's some gothic stuff, I guess. That is pretty good, and there's a lot of texture as well. Weathering and everything, the details is phenomenal. So let's go a bit up further. The shoes here, amazing stuff. The details are there. It's like a snake leather, or I don't know, crocodile leather or something. Really the weathering is there as well. I really do love the tip of the, how would say, his pants, it's tattered or something. Amazing, really beautifully done. And there's also some kind of discoloration as well I really love that when they incorporate it, and also some cuts in his pants. Amazing stuff. One nitpick though, I really do wish that the cut is deep enough that you can see what's inside. That would have been amazing, but it's just a nitpick. All over the pants, there's a lot of texture, like a lot of texture. And if you go here, even in his belt and everything, a lot of texture as well. And even going up further, like the coat, like all of it is texture. What makes it amazing, even though like there's a lot of pieces that it's all about texture, what makes this work is that the aesthetics, the clothing itself, you really can feel that it's like it's a coat that has too much like a leather texture, and it has that feel. Additionally, which is one of my favorite parts of this piece, is actually the coat. If you look at the back, it's brilliantly done, like brilliantly done. How the fold of his coat looks like, how it's somehow like blown in by the wind, the flow itself, amazing. And that's what makes this texture look so good. How the flow plus the texture made it like very organic, you know. So I really love that. I really see that this is one way of really like putting in texture, like a lot of texture. I guess that's something that we should learn from, or maybe some other company should learn, that not just putting texture and then that's it. This one is texture plus the flow of the flow of the coat, and also the folds. Amazing. It looks phenomenal. So this hand only has one part, but the right hand has like three. This one holding the holding the cards. There's also another one holding I hope it focuses. There you go. This is holding the knife. There's also another one. I hope it focuses, which is holding the gun. I didn't put in the flag something, so even the hands has texture. That's how amazing it is. So let's talk about the head. So the head for this one has a lot of texture as well. Like, I mean, a lot. Even the skin has texture. Like in his skin here, there's texture. What I really do love about this one, when I tried like taking pictures, is how the hair flows. And that is something that, again, it's not just about putting details, putting texture. It's also about how you incorporate it into the piece itself. Like this one, the hair, it seems like there's a wind going through here, and the hair like moves that way. So this is the other head, which is, it's more like laughing. Let me get the other one. I hope you can see again. So this is the other one, and this one is just like his laughing or something. I thought I would really love this one, but somehow this one makes sense with the pose, because it's like leaning in. I do wish this one is looking in the other side, but yeah, but I would still say this is better compared to this one. That's why I would say that the regular one should be okay for you. Just to take note, the head that is not super flushed. You can actually somehow see the sim there. If you really look closer, you would see the sim. So maybe another look for this one. Look at that. Look at this one. Another head, which is a more scarier one. Before I place there, look at that. That is scary. So this is actually like a skeletal, I would say, Joker. Not my favorite, but it does look very scary. And give this one it flashes through, which is pretty good. And the last one, which I will be putting in for the rest of the review, is this one. So this is, in terms of aesthetic wise, is pretty like gnarly and bloody. It's pretty good. What I really love about this is the batarang, how it's placed there, and it's not just, the blood is not just painted, it's actually having like a drip also in the side here. Sorry, in the side, like there's a sculpt there as well. I really love that. This aesthetic wise, this is pretty amazing. I think a lot of people might also love this, especially the ones who like bloody stuff. So let me try to move it a bit so that you can see that one. So it's very bloody looking. As for the rating, paint job quality wise, I'm giving it a 5. I haven't seen any problem with regards to the paint job, so that's why. And it's nicely done, really no problems there, so I give it a 5. Color scheme, I'm also giving it a 5 because it got the color from the comics, from the source material, and I really do love that, the dark feel of the comics, the damp, really nicely done. So I love the color scheme for this one, like a toned down brown flesh shirts inside, and his pants like dark purple. I love that, so that's why I'm giving it a 5 as well. Weathering, I'm also giving weathering a 5. As you can see, I really love the details, especially in the boots, also in his shirt, the blood spatter in his eyes, also the how I would say his face is, I even would say it's very weathered. Also in the base itself, there's also different kinds of discoloration there, so I'm giving it a 5 as well. Even in the coat, if you look closer, there's like some brownish tint in it. I really love that, so that's why I give it weathering as 5 as well. And with regards to the how I would say shadows and the highlights, I'm also giving it a 5. As you can see, look at the face, look at the hair strands, the shadows and highlights there is very well done. The same thing also in the base, especially in the Batman. There's a lot in there. They've really placed it correctly with regards to the shadows and also adding some highlights. So I'm also giving it as a 5 as well. Now let's go for the sculpt. Quality wise, like I said, I'm a bit scared with the leaning. I do put that as in the sculpt because it is in how you make the key there, how you sculpt the key there. The quality also how it's done, I'm also putting it there. So quality wise, and also with regards to the seam there, that's how it's been sculpted, it's molded. So I'm giving only a 4.5 regarding this because it's not obvious. The lean is not obvious, and I'm not sure that it would lean as well. And also with the seam, it's not too obvious. It's mostly just, I think, one head which is having this kind of seam as well. Not all, but especially the ones I love is having a good snug in the magnet, so that's still okay. So that's why I'm only giving quality for sculpt as a 4.5. Regarding to texture, this piece is about texture, and I'm giving it a 6 because it's beautifully done, beautifully executed. I really love it. The texture are nicely done. It's just brilliantly done for me with the texture. That's why I'm giving it a 6 more than the perfect one because it's brilliantly executed, and it looks pretty good in this one. And also for the weight and size, for its size, it's very good in terms of weight, so I'm giving it a 5 as well. It's heavy, it's big. I don't mind as long as it helps with the not leaning, I hope. So I'm giving it a 5 for weight and size. And with regards to details and complexity, I'm also giving it as a 5. Not too much because there's really not much complicated part here, but the details are very beautifully done. Again, the execution with regards to the flow and also the texture, really nicely done. The hair, his face, that one is beautifully done. So that's why I'm also giving details and complexity as a 5.0. As for design, concept wise, I'm giving this as a 5. Because again, I love the idea, I love the concept wherein it's from Lee Bermejo, from the comics itself. The color scheme is pretty good. The pose works for the Joker. It also has a different head sculpt, which I will also comment with regards to the switch outs. I really like it. I love how it's done. The concept itself is amazing, so I'm giving it a 5. Displayability, since it's big, this one is quite big. So I'm only giving it a 4.5. It's not that easy. It's easy to put there, but since it's big, so it might consume a lot of space for the base. So yeah, I'm only giving it a 4.5. With regards to assembly, I'm only giving this a 4 because, like I said, it's a bit annoying with this one, and I'm also scared with the other hand that the magnets are not that good, and also the possibility that it might lean. So this one I'm really not sure. I'm not a structural engineer or anything, but I'm a bit scared of that one. I hope it doesn't happen. So I'm only giving the display assembly as a 4.0. And as for the switch outs and mixed media, I'm giving this as a 5 because I love the heads. Even though they're not necessary, I love them. I love the two. The problem is if you buy the deluxe, you buy all of the three. I do wish that there's another one, just this one and the smile. That would be enough for me. That should be okay. I do love this stuff. This is mixed media and also the metal ones, so that's quite good. Even though it's a bit hard to put there, but the metal, it gives a authentic and organic dark feel, you know. So that's why I'm giving switch outs and mixed media as a 5.0 as well. So that's my review on this maniac right here. This is Prime One Studios Lee Bermejo Joker, based from the comics itself. Really amazing, scary stuff. Before this ends, I also have like a gallery of photos so that you can also enjoy that as well. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos from NCHANZPLACE.